Hi, I'm Lauren Rogers. I'm a second-year MSHRM student. Last fall, I had the opportunity to go on a study abroad trip to Paris. Super exciting trip, and I'm very thankful that I did. I went with a couple of my classmates in the program, and also there were some of the weekend MBAs and regular MBAs, so it was a great opportunity to interact with them as well and get to know people I don't see in my classes every day. And we took the global marketing class, which was really cool to get a different perspective while we were in another country. So we were sitting in class for probably a few hours a day, nothing too excessive, and learning, and the professor was super engaging. And then we would block off the second half of the day to do some different things like exploring the area. And one of my favorite things about the trip was we went to see the Opera Garnier, and there was this beautiful room in there, and it was just amazing to see, and you can see it in pictures, but it doesn't do it justice. The cool thing too is we had a guide named Adrian, and Dr. Scorman was also there from the Purdue program, and they are both extremely well-versed in Paris and knew exactly where we should go for different things and constantly there to be with us and give us advice. So the planning part was super easy. All I had to do is make sure that I got my ticket and got on the plane, and then from there they made sure and cover all of the things that I would need. And any questions that we had along the way, where to go for lunch, they had suggestions. So that made it super fun, and baguettes were amazing, the other food it was so cool. And one of the most exciting trips and detours that we took was a trip to Reims. So we got to go to the champagne house and see how it's made and learn a little bit about the history of it and understand, what's the difference between champagne, sparkling wine. And once you hear it from the people in France, it's a whole new perspective. So the study abroad program shaped the relationships with my classmates, as I mentioned earlier, in saying that we don't want to get to interact with the weekend MBAs on a daily basis because their classes are on Saturday, Sundays, and we're out during the week. But getting to know them and learn from their experiences was a super awesome opportunity. If someone's trying to determine if they should study abroad, I would say absolutely do it. Look at the different options Purdue provides, and honestly, you can't go wrong with any of them because they make your life so easy by planning it all for you and then making sure that you're going to get the most important key experiences and then also put a learning spin on it. So also, the other cool thing about this program is it's only a week long. Very rarely can you take a class in 1 week and also be exploring. So they make sure and give you everything they can in that 1 week.